So today we're going to do some more of the same thing we did yesterday, write in standard form and slope-intercept form. So reminder of standard form, ax plus by equals c. We know a cannot be negative, and we know no number can go into a, b, and c. So the first step is to distribute. That is the first step on both of these types of problems. So we distribute, we get 2x plus 10. Again, remember what we're wanting, the x and y both on the left, so we need to subtract 2x to make it look like that. Let's go at negative 2x plus y plus 7 equal 10. Now we do have the x and y on the left, but we need to get rid of the 7, so we need to minus 7 from each side. Get 2x, negative 2x plus y equal 3. Remember, we cannot have a negative here, so we're going to divide everything by negative 1. So that negative divided by negative would give me positive 2x. Positive y divided by negative 1 would give me negative y. Positive 3 divided by negative 1 would give me negative 3. So my answer would be 2x minus y equal negative 3. Number 2, again, we're going to try to do this one in standard form. So again, keep in mind your goal, so you might write that at the top of your paper what standard form is, so you learn this form. Now remember, we cannot have fractions, so I'd like to get rid of my fraction. So my common denominator here is 4, so I'm going to multiply everything here by 4. And it gives me 4y plus 8 equals negative 3 times the quantity x plus 1. And so now I'm going to distribute. So now it's kind of like what we just did on the last problem after we get rid of the fraction. Negative 3x, and negative 3 times a positive 1 would be minus 3. Again, I need my x and y on the left side, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides. No like terms here, so the x wants to be first, so 3x plus 4y plus 8 equals negative 3. So I need to subtract 8 from each side. 3x plus 4y equals negative 3 plus negative 8 would be negative 11. A is not negative, nothing goes into 3, 4, and a negative 11, no fraction, so I would be done. Now we're going to write the next ones in slope-intercept form, so again, keep in mind what that one is. Y equals mx plus b is what I want this one to look like. So the first step is the same to distribute. Y plus 1 equals, distributing a negative 7, I'm going to get negative 7x. Negative 7 times positive 1 would be minus 7. Now for this form, remember, I just want the y by itself, so I need to get rid of the 1s. I'm going to minus 1 from each side, and I get y equals negative 7x. Negative 1 minus 1 would be minus 8. Now in this one I can have fractions, so I'm going to work with my fraction. I'm going to distribute my 3 halves and get 3 halves x. And over here I'll remind you of how to do 3 halves times 4 over 1. Write out and cancel. 3 times 2 is 6 over 1, which would just be 6. So if you need to do that work off to the side, you can. Some of you will be able just to kind of cancel right here and show how you're doing it. So again, I want the y by itself, so I need to add 5 to both sides. And I get y equals 3 halves x plus 11. And it is in that form, so I would be done.